Okay, today we're going to talk about pollution, human pollution. Okay, so you know how humans like to change things. Whenever we move to a new place, we like to change things. We like to till the ground so we can plant crops. We like to build houses. We like to build roads, build dams. We like to do these things. It's just sometimes, whenever we do these things, we can do something called pollute or pollution. And polluting is whenever we add something dirty or poisonous to the environment. An example is air pollution. Whenever we burn something, if you were to burn a piece of wood, it releases certain gases. It releases smoke. And inside that smoke is certain gases like carbon dioxide. And carbon dioxide pollutes the atmosphere. Okay? The atmosphere is made out of oxygen and nitrogen. There isn't a lot of carbon dioxide in there. So whenever you add it to the atmosphere, it is adding something that's dirty into the thing that was clean. It was the air. It pollutes the air with carbon dioxide. Now, another example could be rivers. Okay, sometimes whenever we build dams or we build roads or we till crops, a lot of times we use water that comes from rivers um, to water the plants, and sometimes we can pollute that with things we might add into it. Like, imagine if somebody were to wash their clothes inside the river. That could be a way that you pollute the river, or you throw some trash into the river, or whenever you build the roads, there could be sediment from the roads that goes into the river. Some pieces of the rock or things that we use, chemicals could go into the river and pollute the river. It would make the river dirty and harder for animals like fish to live in the river. And another thing that could be polluted is the soil of the ground. This happens more time whenever we might plant things and we add things to the plants, or we just, generally speaking, put things in the soil that aren't supposed to be in the soil. Let's say you were to dump a nasty chemical on the ground, not thinking about it. You have now polluted the ground. You polluted the soil. You added something that was dirty or poisonous into the thing that was perfectly fine and clean. And that pollutes the ground and makes it harder for plants and trees and different things to grow. And we got to be mindful when we're doing this, because then again, it makes it harder for things to grow and for things to be made and for us to use those things. It's harder for us to use the water if it's dirty with other people's dirty clothes or trash. It's hard for us to breathe the air if it's going to be dirty with carbon dioxide. And it's going to be harder for us to grow plants if the ground is all dirty and messed up and poisoned. So you got to be careful. You have to be able to think before we do an action and think, maybe will this pollute something? Because if it does, maybe we need to think about it a little more. So yeah, think of some ways that humans pollute certain things. Okay, and say let's go.